Rode along here from the Senior Bowl, and always fun to catch up with a Texas Longhorn. Sitting down with us, DeMarvion Overshown. Man, you were like at Texas like a million years, huh? I think you started with Vince Young. You were there so long.
It felt like it. It felt like it.
What are you going to miss most about your time in Austin?
Just the people. You never expect what you're going to see in Austin on a day-to-day basis. But the love from the fans, the love for my teammates, and the coaches. It was a reason why I stayed there 5 years. It's can't go nowhere where nobody don't notice you, and like I said, the love and the support from that fan base and from that alumni is unmatched from any school. And I can't wait to go back and visit, see those young guys in that locker room that I recruited. It's gonna feel weird. I'm like a big brother and uncle to some of them, but I'm gonna miss Austin, but I'll definitely be back to visit.
It's funny you say the guys that you recruited. I mean, when you're a senior, it's one thing. When you're a super senior, the Starks probably turn to you, going, "Hey, DeMarvion, we need you to go and host these recruits because you know better than anybody on showing them the ropes, right?"
Exactly, and it's funny because I look at most of them like a little brother. And I got a son now. I got a 4-month-old son. So it'll be times where I'll be with my son, and Coach Sark will call me, "Can you come to this dinner? We got this guy. He really loves you." I'll be like, "All right." Even though I'm with my son, I'm going to come down because I love seeing Texas on the rise. It's nothing better when Texas football is winning. So anything for that program, and that's going to be forever. As long as they want to keep me around, I'm going to go there. If I got to recruit a person all the way from somewhere and I got to host them, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it. If they want me to come back and talk to some guys, I'll do it because the love I got for that university, what they was able to do for my family, and now while I was there, I couldn't have asked for more. So thank you, Texas, and I can't wait to get back there.
What's your son's name?
He's a junior, DeMarvion Jr., my little DJ.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't even my idea either. It was Mom's idea,
Wow.
So we took it and ran with it. But it's nice because he's definitely like me, so it fits him. He is my little clone, and I miss him. I love him. I can't wait to see him.
Is he going to play football for the Longhorns one day?
Well, his dad did. His grandpa did. So. I'm hoping. I'm definitely gonna steer him in that direction. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna love him, and we gonna see. But he's definitely gonna get steered in that direction.
Now that's a lot of letters to put on the back of a jersey. Overshown Jr.
Overshown Jr.
I mean, that's a lot of letters.
It's a lot. They're gonna have to either small font. He's gonna have to get an extra wide jersey on his shoulder pads or something.
When you look back on this past season, did you have a favorite moment or a favorite memory?
Really just seeing how dominant our D-line was. That second game of the season, and we knew all spring that they was going to be a talented group of men up there, but watching them throughout the season really go from 2021 to 2022, them guys, they knew how dominant they was that spring. Like, you can ask them, and they would tell you, like, "Oh, yeah, like, ain't nobody going to be able to mess with us this year." And seeing what they done that second week versus Bama and throughout the whole season, I was more excited about that than my own success. And watching a guy like Jalen Ford just mature over that whole off season, and I'm doing interviews and I'm telling people, like, look out for Jalen Ford. Like, last year was last year, and he was still a young guy, but now he had something to prove, and he knew it, and he came into every game like that.
Does that Bama game still sting?
Oh, it stings.
I mean, y'all had them beat.
It stings. It stings. It's something that I'll never forget. They say you'll never forget losses like that, and it definitely stings. But knowing how well we played,
give y'all confidence, right?
It built confidence throughout that year, and I can't wait to see the matchup this year. If I definitely have time to get down there, I'll definitely be back in Alabama.
You're going to be playing in the NFL.
See,
you're not going to get a bye week that early, but you can watch it wherever.
I'll be tuned in for sure, and I will be yelling. So I can't wait.
Bryce Young, he's pretty quick too. I mean, he's not. I don't know if he's not Michael Vick. Like, he's not. You wouldn't say he's the fastest quarterback, but that one play, he got exactly what they needed.
Exactly what he needed. After that play, I said it was a reason why he was a Heisman Heisman finalist. You know, that guy made some unbelievable throws with a lot of pressure in his face. He made plays happen, and kudos to Bryce Young. He's one heck of a player, and he's another player that I can't wait to watch in the next level. I'm definitely going to follow his journey throughout the NFL.
The way Quinn was playing, though, if he doesn't go down, and no disrespect to who came in, but like the way Quinn Ewers was playing, it was like, man, anyway, it's frustrating. I'm venting for you. But let's look back on this season. You guys, like I said, you finished really strong. I mean, the win over Baylor, Bijan Robinson, Roschon Johnson's here with you. I mean, Bijan is a man amongst boys, right?
Oh, man, I tell people all the time, I can't wait to see what he's going to do to these grown men. Really watching him come in and just grow into the football player that he did. He was already naturally and God-gifted talent, but just watching him prepare and watching him work like he wasn't the best player in the world was always amazing to me. And then getting to go against that guy every day at practice was only making me better. So that's one thing that I couldn't have asked for more. I know it helped me elevate my game, getting to go against guys like him and Roschon.
Did you ever get a good hit on Bijan at practice?
We got a good couple pops. You know, he done made me miss a couple times, and I done met him in the hole a couple times. But me and Bijan, that's my brother for life. We know iron sharpen iron, and like I said, going against him and Roschon every day, that 1-2 punch was the deadliest 1-2 punch in America.
Toughest loss of the season. I mean, you had the overtime loss to Texas Tech. You had the 1-point loss to Bama. You had the 1-score loss to Oklahoma State. But that TCU game, man, that one just felt like that place was rocking. DK Royal was, I mean, I don't know. You pick. Which one was the toughest one?
The toughest one for me would be, I say the Texas Tech, because of the stuff that I went through that whole week. And how that thing, I missed the first half of the game.
You still had 6 tackles and a sack in the game.
Yeah, but
I think you did everything you could. But that one probably.
It was, 6 for 8 on 4th down. I missed the key 4th down tackle in that game, and just how that game ended. We thinking, dang, 20 seconds left, got to get a field goal. I'm on the sideline. They fans already ready to jump on the field. My coach telling me, when it's over, just put your helmet on and run to the locker room and get to overtime. So we thinking, this is the football guys. They're looking down on us. We supposed to win this game. And when you go back to the end of the season, you fast forward to the end of the season, and you go back to that Texas Tech loss. It's like, man, like what could we have done if that game didn't go like that the last few seconds of that game?
You didn't get hit with any tortillas, did you?
I got hit with a couple. I was standing on the sideline the first half, and I got hit with a couple. But people told me don't touch them, don't smell them, don't do nothing, because you don't know where them tortillas came from.
Such a good point. We're talking with DeMarvion Overshown from the Texas Longhorns. Talk to me a little bit about, you got recruited by Tom Herman. You play for him your first couple years, and then Sark comes in. He's gone. He's doing his own thing now. Did you learn things from Coach Herman? Did you not like? What was your opinion on Tom Herman?
Oh, I love him. He was one of the coaches that showed interest in me first. So that will always, have a special meaning to me, because he gave me a chance coming from a 3A Division II in Texas. High school football. He gave me a chance while he was at Houston, and then when he went to Texas, it was a no-brainer, because I bled burnt orange since my Pee Wee football days, and him giving me that chance, it will forever be love for Tom Herman.
If he had stayed at Houston, would you have gone to Houston?
They would have been a close second, but Texas had my heart for the longest, and I knew if I ever had a chance to go to Texas, it was that.
You mentioned you're from a small school. Is it ARP?
ARP, A-R-P.
And that's just outside of White House,
yes, sir,
where Patrick Mahomes is from,
yes, sir,
which is outside of Tyler. It's so funny. Texas is so big when you say, oh, it's just outside of Tyler. A lot of people are like, where's Tyler? Like, it's just so funny. It's such a big state. But being from a small town, did you like that?
I did, because everybody in the community, they have your back. And when I went to Austin, it wasn't like I was going there by myself. It's like I was bringing the whole community of art with me, the amount of support I had. So it was one of those things where I love being a small town kid, because you come places like this and you experience a whole lot of stuff, but my small town roots are still within me, and that comes with the respect and the willing, like, you got to work hard to get here, and putting all that, and that really what made me the player I am, coming from a small town like that.
Now he's a Red Raider. Do you root for Mahomes?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to when he's the hometown hero. I actually went to White House growing up, so, I was able to be around his family, and I was able to watch a couple of his high school games. But seeing a hometown kid do what Patrick is doing is something that we all dream about growing up. So
it's wild.
So it's hard to root against him, no matter what team he's playing for, no matter where he came from. It's hard to root against him when he's a hometown kid.
All right, you're from Texas. Favorite Tex-Mex food?
Favorite Tex-Mex? I'm really not big on Tex-Mex.
No Mexican food at all? Enchiladas, fajitas?
But I'm an enchilada guy. If I had to choose, I'm definitely an enchilada guy.
Okay.
If I do go to a Tex-Mex restaurant, it's going to be a enchilada, something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I'm not.
Chips and queso?
Chips and queso. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I really feel like the queso should be free and make people pay for salsa.
Last thing for you. You're here at the Senior Bowl. We're talking with DeMarvion Overshown from the Texas Longhorns. What's the biggest thing they're saying that you need to work on with your game this week?
Really just showing that I can get off blocks, use my long arms to my advantage. That's something that comes with time and playing that linebacker. It was really something that I was able to improve on a little bit last year, but constantly working on that before all my drills or all my workout drills while I'm prepping for the combine and prepping for the team I'm going to get drafted to come late April. So that's one thing that I tell teams, and they tell me I got to improve on, is getting off blocks, using my long arms. True
linebacker, edge rusher. Like, where do you see yourself at the next level?
I see, depending on what defense I go in, I see that it's a lot of places that I can go to and fit right in with my versatility. Whether that's a true inside linebacker, whether I'm walked out at dime, whether I'm pass rushing on third down, coming off the edge. So I feel like I fit in a hybrid, because coming from safety, I'm able to do a lot more than a lot of other players on defense.
All right, real quick, looking ahead to the Longhorns next year. They look to be loaded. Schedule's manageable. They got some new teams coming into the Big 12. This might be the last year in the Big 12, but expectations for Sark and the boys next year?
To continue what we ended with last year. The foundation is setting strong. That was year 2. I feel like all his players trust him. He has a plan. He's done one before, so it's easy to play for a guy that knows how to win, that's done it before. And the talent that he brought in, the talent that he has on the roster, knowing how hard those young guys was working while I was there, and knowing that they just gonna input it in the freshmen coming in, I just can't wait to see how hard and then just seeing them grind, even when Texas posts Instagram videos. I've been there, and I know what it looked like when somebody's grinding, sweating and breathing hard, and that's definitely what they're doing. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Can you believe Arch Manning already lost his ID on campus? What is that about? Come on, Arch.
Twice. And to be honest, I can't even blame him, because it was sometimes where I lost mine. I would think it's in my pocket. Next thing you know, I probably got like 3 IDs while I was there in my first 2 years. So they got this thing at Texas, though. You can use your thumbprint for a lot of things. So at one point, I just stopped getting them, because they charge us $10 every time we get one. So I just stopped getting them.
He is big number 0, DeMarvion Overshown of the Texas Longhorns, now heading to the NFL. DeMarvion, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.
All right, back after this.